has now tweeted out, Mr. Jaishankar says all troops on the border duty carry arms. And remember, this is now a tweet coming out in the midst of questions, of course, that were asked on why our men were caught unawares and were unarmed in the midst. All troops on border duty carry arms. Furthermore, inputs coming in here on this tweet. We're going to be getting you details on this in just a bit. Our news editor Tanvi is getting us those details. The import of this tweet, the information that is being sent out through this tweet. Let's break this further down. Tanvi, go ahead.
Well, sir, there's been quite a bit of a conversation that has happened about, which began from people asking that why is it that this clash was more of sticks and clubs and stones and not really guns and gunfire. We've also had several players saying that just along that, line of actual control, the protocol is to not use guns and not use gunfire. And that's exactly what the External Affairs Minister has just tweeted right now. And this was in response, of course, to Rahul Gandhi, who tweeted in the day asking how dare China kill our unarmed soldiers and why were our soldiers sent unarmed. He said that all troops on border duty carry arms, especially when leaving post. Those at Galwan also did so. Long-standing practice as per 1996 and 2005 agreements not to use firearms during the face-off. So fact of the matter is that during, using firearms in this kind of a struggle can lead to larger diplomatic repercussions, which is why they are not used, and both sides show that restraint. Of course, unfortunately, what that has led to is the ground reality where stones and sticks and barbed wires and all of that was actually used by the Chinese to attack the Indian forces. But there is no denying the fact that there is an unsaid rule about firearms in that zone, which has gone on for a really long time, and that's what the External Affairs Minister is referring to, sir.
Yes. Right, so this is a clarification here coming in that, of course, our army had respected the policy of not using firearms in Ladakh, which is the understanding that both the Indian and the Chinese army follows. So this is, of course, Tanvi also saying that members of our Indian army continue to show that restraint in respecting that policy. It's not to question that they were unarmed. They were, of course, carrying their arms. But they did the decent thing here of not using, which is when they were caught unawares in an absolute brute force that came in from China.
There were defense experts, defense correspondents who spoke about this issue. In fact, we had a senior journalist tell us that the government and the army is reviewing even this protocol. But there seems to be an unsure understanding of not carrying or even using your firearms, where the lines are getting blurred here right now. But clearly the government now tweeting and taking the official stand that it's not as if the troops were sent unarmed anywhere. They were simply following the rules that exist.
Yes, Tanvi, please stay on with us. We'll be getting in further breaking inputs here. Apart from this tweet that now we're now trying to read between more clarity on that's coming in from the government. The Indian Army has also issued a clarification here. This is what the Indian Army says. As per Indian Army sources, there are no Indian troops missing in action. Okay, so this is once again responding to are there any members of the army whose presence has been missing? Everyone has been accounted for. So this is what the Indian Army is saying. Tanvi, once again, a clarification in the face of multiple questions that are being asked.
Yes, and Seher, remember that there have been many reports that have indicated this, that have reported on it, several print and digital television organizations that have said that their sources suggest there may be some soldiers missing. This is the army sources that have told the ANI, which would mean that this is perhaps what it is. So the army wants everybody to know that there are no Indian troops missing in action. This obviously is being done to allay any fears of whether any of our soldiers in that clash in Galwan area were actually taken captive by China. And there have been some reports that have raised those concerns as well. Now, while this is not an official statement, it is the next thing close to that, which is the sources of the Indian Army saying it is clarified that no Indian troops are missing in action. There was also another concern that during that clash, if some soldiers had actually fallen in the river with icy cold water in those sub-zero temperatures, and if somebody got washed away. So we don't know. This doesn't tell us if all soldiers are accounted for, but it does say that no Indian troops are missing in action. So that would be a big relief coming in for many, Seher, because there are people obviously who are posted there who right now will not be able to get through to their families since they are at the frontal post. But the families should now be rest assured that no one is in at least China's captivity. Seher?
Absolutely. So there is no one in captivity. Indian Army has checked on this. No one's unaccounted for. The others who are injured are in hospital. All of those, of course, in a relief now to the concerned families. Tanvi, thank you for getting us those inputs. And